going to revisit two iconic brands that are being remastered for modern platforms. First up, relive the classic games in the Final Fantasy series.
Whoa, what?
And get one more peek at Legend of Mana ahead of its June 24th launch.
Whoa, hold on, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are they finally gonna do this? Oh my god. They are finally gonna do this. Thank God. Thank God. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Dumbasses! What the hell? What the actual hell? Why? 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 You started on console. You started on freaking console. This is one through 6. These are your freaking roots, Square Enix. You would not have a freaking company. You would not have a multi-million-dollar franchise if it wasn't for these fucking games. You would not have the success you have now if it wasn't for these games. I don't know why Square Enix does this. I don't know why they do this. This is something that pisses me off about Square Enix. This pisses me off about them. I don't know what it is. When it comes to new stuff, 9 times out of 10, new stuff looks great. 9 times out of 10, new stuff looks great. But when it comes to the preservation of their past library, which is 1 through 6 on Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, anything like that, with like the exception of the Mana series, like with the exception of that, or Legacy of Kain, stuff they inherited, or freaking Chrono Cross, anything like that, when it comes to the preservation of their past libraries and their past games and their origins and shit like that, or Super Mario RPG, they don't like give it. I don't know why they do this. They are leaving money on the table. People don't, this is Diablo Immortal all over again. What dumbass made this dumbass decision? That was the easiest sell in the world, guys. They could have made millions. Put it on everything. PS4, PS5, both Xboxes, Nintendo Switch, Steam, and sure, throw mobile on there too. But leaving consoles out of the equation, that is, I guess they don't want that money. That was the easiest sell in the world. How do you f up the easiest sell in the world? How? This is like levels of stupid that I have not seen since Diablo Immortal. Like, oh my God. I am dumbfounded by the dumbassery of this decision. No, I'll watch the rest in a minute. I'm still stuck on this right here. This is baffling. This was easy money. If this had been on anything else, this would have been an immediate buy for me. I'm not buying this on Steam. You know why? I'm doing it. I am not buying it on principle. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I will not support this decision. They're trying to attract the people of the franchise. That's a shitty ass way to do it. Because this is not we care about our origins. This is not we care about our foundation and our roots. That's not what this is. This is a cash grab. They're going for a cash grab, and I get it. They're a corporation. This is what corporations do. But these six games, all six of them, these are sacred. Square Enix, you'd be dead in the water without this. You'd be dead in the water without this. You wouldn't freaking be here if it wasn't for this one right here. This pisses me off more than Diablo Immortal did. This genuinely pisses me off. I'm sorry. Y'all, look, they better put the brakes on, reverse course real fast. Because I can only imagine the internet is fucking pissed right now. The internet is pissed. I just saw Twitter. Internet is pissed. They are pissed. I mean, and again, it pisses me off, not just by the fact that they put it on Steam and mobile. Which, look, could I get it on Steam? Yes, but I'm not going to on principle alone. I'm sorry. I refuse to get this. I refuse to give them my money on this. Switch, yeah. Dude, at the least, the Nintendo Switch was a no-brainer. At the very least, the Switch was a no-brainer. But here's what I don't understand. Here's the part I don't understand. It's gonna be on Steam. So why isn't it on everything else? The current Steam version of the mobile port. Yeah, I know they're the mobile ports, which is exactly why they suck. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're the mobile ports and they suck. Because I'm sorry. And Miss Macho, this is something I want to be clear with you about. Like, the mobile ports of like 4, 5, and 6, they do not do this franchise justice. Like, they don't do them justice. They look horrendous. It just doesn't play well. Like, this should have been a no-brainer. Only thing that would make me think that they're not on Switch because they might need to be able to get the licensing rights to publish them on there. You don't think that Square Enix could have gone to Nintendo and be like, hey, we want to put Final Fantasy 1 through 6 on the Switch. Do you think Nintendo would have said no to that? Do you think Sony would have said no to that? Or Xbox? Xbox would have been like, yeah, there's an easy sell for the Game Pass right there. Dude, any of the 3 major gaming developers would have been like, yeah. Every damn one of them would have been like, yes. Every one of them would have been. There's nobody that would have said no. Sony absolutely would have said yes. Just because of their history. Nintendo would have absolutely said yes. And you can bet your ass Xbox would have been like, yes. And can we get it on the Game Pass? You know? That's what they would have done. That's what's baffling me is like, why was that decision not made? And look, I'm saying all of this with the fact and the knowledge that they may release it later. I don't know. I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying they won't. But right off the bat, I'm sorry. Dumb ass decision. It disappoints me. It disappoints me for the dumbassery of the decision. Because again, this should have been the easiest decision in the world. This should have been. These are the main titles. I mean, when we get taxed on other consoles, they just don't care. See, and yeah, Jack, yeah, that echoes exactly what I was saying. You're absolutely right. I don't know what it is about Square Enix and their Foundation games. I don't get it. If there's demand, Square Enix will cable. Well, there is demand, and that's the thing, Andy Vol. That's not necessarily true. There's been demand for Final Fantasy Tactics to get re-released since always. You know, there's been a demand for a remaster, a true remaster remake of 6 since always. You know, there's been a demand for a release of 1 and 2 at least on current day platforms, and they still won't do it. and or acknowledgement of their past franchises that they own now. Like Legacy of Kain is still stuck on PlayStation 2. Square Enix owns that franchise. They will do they will do nothing. They will not do a thing with Legacy of Kain, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand why. That's money. Like, and if you want to go even deeper than that, they refuse to acknowledge Chrono Trigger. Like, they refuse to acknowledge it, and I'm like, why? Why? Yeah, Vagrant Story, Chrono Cross, Bushido Blade, they refuse to acknowledge these games, and I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, say what you will about Nintendo re-releasing Mario 1, 2, 3 World for the billionth time, or them re-releasing Zelda 1 and 2 for the billionth time, but at least they acknowledge it. At least they acknowledge it. Yeah, Grandia. They will not acknowledge Grandia. Easy solution to that. The Legacy of Kain collection. Easy. Easy. Give the graphics some polish. Release a Legacy of Kain collection. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money. Re-release Chrono Trigger. Like, Square Enix, you want to make your fiscal year? Like, I'm serious, Square Enix. You want to make your fiscal year? Re-release Chrono Trigger on everything. You will make your fiscal year. And not that mobile shit. Son of a bitch. Idiots.